Travel agents simplify the trip planning, which is a complicated process and consumed much time by delivering consulting services and whole travel packages to the customers. The travel agents manage to book flights, cruise, rental cars and hotels as well as resort stays and events, which give a big benefit to the customers as they don't have to waste their time and energy. By that, they provide full travel packages from different resorts and cruise lines in order to provide travel plans for their customers that meet both their financial limitation and desires of leisure or business travels.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Hafiz bin Suhaimi. The company that we choose name is Andalusia Travel and Tours. Andalusia has evolved to become the leader of the Umrah and Hajj package in Malaysia in 15 years. This company has a few subsidiaries and this company has 24 branches only in Malaysia. Andalusia Corporation has been recognized by Saudi Arabia in 2015. Since 2003, Andalusia insists that we are selling all-in bundle rates to Umrah and Pilgrims platforms. Andalusia Travel and Tours Sdn Bhd is based in Malaysia. The head office is based in Kuala Lumpur. The organization is involved in the tour operators business.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Haris bin Abdul Aziz and I am from THM 2424CA, and now I am going to talk about the basic economic concepts and basic economic problems of the travel agent that our group choose, which is Andalusia Travel and Tours. Basic economic concepts have three concepts, which is scarcity, choices and opportunity cost. Scarcity is a concept where we have problems with our resources to fulfill our wants or needs. Examples of Andalusia Travel Agency, we would have problems with scarcity such as workers. The amount of workers need to be compatible with the amount of travel packages that will supply from the travel agent. If the amount of travel package is more than the amount of workers, they will have a scarcity problems, which is shortage of workers. Next, the choices. The choices that they have may fulfill what they want or they need, and they need to choose even though they have limited resources. Now, the Andalusia Travel and Tours have choices whether to reduce their amount of travel packages or maintain the amount of the travel packages. They need to make sure that the amount of travel packages is relatable to the amount of the workers. Then, the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is a concept that we will face the loss of opportunity to do the most attractive alternative. In the situation of the Andalusia Travel and Tours, they have to choose whether to reduce the total of travel packages or maintain the total of travel package. If they choose to reduce the total of the travel packages, this will make the opportunity cost is the another choice, which is to maintain the amount of the travel package. As the opportunity cost is choice that we do not choose, we have to be foregone for another choice, which gives more satisfaction to this company. Then, I will talk about the basic economic problems. In these basic economic problems, there are four questions, which is what gets produced, how is it produced, how much need to produce, and for whom that we produce. The answer for the first question is what gets produced. For Andalusia Travel and Tours, they offer various travel packages that they want to sell to the clients. Next, the second question is how the travel packages get produced. The travel packages can be produced by they arrange the travel by connecting with the supplier and make sure that it is smooth and the package price can be sold to the clients. Next, the third question is how much that they need to produce is by calculating the amount of resources and make sure it is enough for the travel package that they want to sell. The last question is for whom they produce. The answer for this is they produce various travel packages for their target market by targeting customers that want to do leisure travel or Umrah travel or both of it.
Demand can be classified as the ability and willingness to buy specific quantities of goods in a given period of time at a particular price. There are two types of factors that influence demand for the services from Andalusia Travel and Tours, which are internal factors and external factors. For internal factors, price of services can give a big influence to people whether they are willing to buy for the services or not. The price will determine the services that will be paid by the customer, which means the higher the price, the lower of demand. The price offered by Andalusia Travel and Tours for Umrah can be said to be the lowest price offered compared to other travel companies for Umrah, which is under RM6,000. As we know, not all people in Malaysia are capable of performing Umrah without thinking twice about the price. So, the demand for Andalusia Travel and Tours will increase as the price offered by them is reasonable and affordable for all people in Malaysia. For external factors, consumers' income give influence demand of services from Andalusia Travel and Tours. There are varieties of income classification in Malaysia which are D40, M40 and T30. We can conclude that there is different group of people based on their income. So, if consumers' income increases, the demand for services of Andalusia Travel and Tours will increase too, since they will be able and have enough money to perform Umrah. Besides, as we know that demand depends on the scale of the overall population or the market number of purchases. A greater population with a high growth rate produces a higher demand for services. Muslim is the biggest population in Malaysia, which is 61.3% of nation, which can increase the demand for services that offered by Andalusia Travel and Tours, as the Muslim in Malaysia want to perform Umrah.
The year 2020 saw a major outbreak that was categorized as a pandemic disease called COVID-19, struck our nation and other nations. This virus has caused and has had a huge effect on the hospitality industry and has caused every hotel or other company in the hospitality industry to really fail to keep up the pace of their operation. There are many factors that influence the supply of this company when COVID-19 hit this country. As we know, all people cannot leave this country because they may get infected with this virus, and it can cause the total number of cases in our country to increase. In this case, one of the reasons that can affect supply during this phase of pandemic is seasonal change. In this case, the season is COVID-19 and the effect is that people cannot travel. The chain reaction of this effect is that supply is going to decrease. As we know, the law of supply is a positive relationship that when the overall supply decreases, the total quantity also decreases.
Next point is the elasticity or the pricing strategy of this company. Andalusia Travel and Tours strategy their plan of pricing by differentiate the price of the package according to the location that they will be travelling, differentiate the price according to the class of their flights and the flight company that they want. Other than that, they will differentiate the price with the type of hotels that they want to stay at Mecca and Medina. Next, the elasticity, which the measure of the sensitivity of one variable such as the quantity demanded to changes in another variable such as price. There are a lot of factors that affect the price elasticity of demand. One of them is the availability of substitute goods. These substitute goods are come from the price of the competitors, and there are competitors among Andalusia Travel and Tours such as Faizin Travel and Tours Agency, Glocal Travel and Tours Agency and more. During 2019, their net sales revenue decreased as much as 11.7% and the net profit margin also dropped by 0.08% reported by MS. They need to increase the prices of the package to reduce the losses and recover the losses. Andalusia Travel and Tours Agency has an inelastic demand because the increases of travel package price will make this revenue of the company also increase since the quantity demanded is not sensitive too much. Even though the price is high a little bit, but the demand still there because of the trust of the customers to the brand.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Muhammad Umar and today I'll be talking about Andalusia Travel and Tours, cost of production and types of market structure. Cost of production refers to the different expenses of a company in terms of producing goods or services. And in the case of Andalusia Travel and Tours, it is about their Umrah and Hajj services and packages. There are mainly two types of cost of production, which are fixed costs and variable costs. Fixed cost refers to costs that do not vary with output, which means that no matter how many products or services sold, the fixed costs are not affected by it. And the examples of fixed costs will mainly be rental pays, building maintenance, prices, and insurances. Variable cost, on the other hand, is being affected by the output, which means that as more products or services being sold, the more variable cost will be. Examples of variable cost would be salary and wages, uniforms, bank fee, and promotional and travel costs. Next is the type of market structure. There are 4 types of market structure. Number 1 is pure competition. Number 2 is monopoly. Number 3 is monopolistic competition. And number 4 is oligopoly. Oligopoly is where there are few companies in the market, where they go against each other, or they can decide to collaborate with each other, as they usually sell the same products in the same market. Andalusia Travel and Tours here falls under the oligopoly market structure. This is because they sell Umrah and Hajj packages and services, and their competitions too as well, such as the An-Najwa Travel and Tour. Here they can decide to either collaborate with each other or go against each other, in which for most of the time they do. However, they do offer slightly different packages, such as An-Najwa do offer these tour traveling packages to New Zealand, Hong Kong, Korea, etc. While Andalusia Travel and Tours focuses in the tourism within Malaysia, and that is what they offer in their package. So slightly different package, but similar product or service. And that is the oligopoly market structure of Andalusia Travel and Tours. Thank you.